We want to see you speak.
Alright,
Okay.
boys.
Look at camera.
I'm gonna tell you the story of a very young junior enlisted member in the Air Force when he came back from Germany after his first tour. Let's reminisce back to 2003, November, December, January, I don't know when it was. I came back to the States.
In-game camel.
Oh, okay. In-game. Hold on. Let me mute.
Sorry.
Interrupting the story. God damn it.
2001. Went through basic training. Got my first duty station in Kaiserslautern, Germany, Ramstein Air Force Base. I go to the base, I come back, I meet a girl, come back to San Antonio, Texas again, and get stationed. I joined the dorms in November of 2003, and I need friends, so I'm looking around the dorms, and there's not a lot of people that I can relate to. I'm a 6'5" white guy, trying to make friends, and there's a lot of African American people in the dorms, so I befriend a group of like 8 or 9 black guys who are super cool, and I still talk to them to this day. Anyway, a couple weeks go by, we usually just, on Friday and Saturday nights, hang out in our dorms, which are like barracks or like college dorms. And we sit out front and drink beer. It's open air, so you walk out your door, it's like a porch, so you're sitting out there, you can see the whole base, and drinking beers. So we're drinking beers one night, and I'm the only white dude. And there's like 7 or 8 black dudes. They're all from different parts of the country. Atlanta, Newport News, Virginia. I'm from the middle of Iowa and Nebraska. I'm a farm boy. So we're sitting there drinking, and this Navy girl, this white Navy girl comes over, and she's super fucking hammered. And she wants to get fucked. She obviously likes the dark meat. So they all start feeding her drinks. They're feeding her drinks, and they're feeding her drinks, they're feeding her drinks. And we got the music bumping, we got black lights in the room behind us. And she starts drinking and drinking and drinking. And all of a sudden the conversation switches to train. Train, train, train. So they take the girl in the room, and the black light's on. And I watched 6 or 7, probably 8, I don't even know how many in there was. Black dudes strip down with their pants off and just start railing the fuck out of this chick. Just railing her, railing her, railing her. And each one after another, one after another, one after another, busts inside of her. They keep busting. I'm sitting on the, I'm me to get in on it, and I'm like, no, I'm too drunk, this is hilarious. I'm just watching like 7 guys busting this bitch. I'm like, oh, this is gross. And then there's this nerdy white kid, like this really like autism spectrum white kid that always comes around, and we always ignore him, but tonight he comes around at the right time. Right after like 7 guys get done busting in her, we all convince him to come in, and he's like a virgin to the T, like super nerdy autism, my Asperger's. We're like, dude, come in here and let's hit this shit, hit this shit. He fights it at first, and then we feed him a couple beers. And he's like, oh yeah, and then another black guy goes, busts inside of her, and she's just laying on the couch. Just, there's, in the black light, I wish you guys could see this, there was so much cum. It was everywhere.
What the fuck?
And I'm just...
I thought this was gonna be
sitting
PG.
there laughing. I'm sitting there laughing. I'm just laughing, sitting on top of a fucking dresser. And they're like, do it, and he's like hesitating, he's really bashful. They're like, do it, and she's like, fuck me, white boy, fuck me. So this little motherfucker strips down to his tidy whities, and we're all like egging him on. We thought it was gonna like be the best night of his life. We're egging him on, egging him on, egging him on. And this motherfucker, with cum just dripping out of her vagina, immediately drops down to his knees and starts eating her out. And we all run out of the room. All run out of the room, just barfing, gagging. It was the most disgusting thing that I've ever seen. And that was my story about Randolph Air Force Base, Texas, 2003.
What the fuck?
Oh, God.